How's it going, ladies and gents? Representing back again with another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video for you guys, and today we are going to be talking about the best Argus setup for you guys to use if you are a rusher like me, and as well as some other stuff that might have been taken out of the game in the previous build hashtag unconfirmed, you know. So I do gotta ask, if you do enjoy this video or if you find the setup useful, please leave a like and a share down below. Share the video with y'all friends, with y'all family, you know, all that good stuff, because the more the merrier. And we are like, at least as of right now, as of last night, we are 50 subs away from 10,000 subscribers. That is absolutely nuts. I got a ton of stuff planned for that, so hopefully we get there soon, man. I'd really like to get going on some of this awesome content I got planned for that. So anyway, also I need an excuse to clean off my desk. Yes. Anyway, so let's get right into the class setup, or not really class setup, but gun setup right now. Obviously, you're going to be using the Argus with the ELO sight, rapid fire, stock, and laser sight. Now that's a weird setup. I know that it's weird. It's kind of abstract, I guess you could say, with no quick draw on it, but this was literally the best I could do with any setup on this gun, because this gun is so frustrating, man. It is so inconsistent. It is terrible. It is worse than the KRM in my opinion, but also sometimes, but it's sometimes better, but sometimes worse. It's just like both complete different ends of the spectrum. It's never okay. It's never just it's okay. It's either really good or really freaking bad, man. I don't know what causes that or anything, but sometimes I feel like I'm aiming right at a guy, torso level, he's running at me, and it just misses, like for no reason. Like, and I'm aiming, so it's a slug. That's what happens with this gun. If you aim it in down sights, it turns into a slug, kind of like the KSG from Black Ops 2. But if you hit fire, it shoots buckshot like the KRM and or the Remington from Black Ops 2. So it's really sounds like a really great gun, but it's just super duper inconsistent, and I don't know what causes it, but it really does. And sometimes it just point blank hit markers a lot, man. Be prepared for those. But other than that, it's not too bad. Another thing I really didn't like about this gun was the fact that it has a range limit, or a range cap, I guess you could say. And what that means is basically there's a certain distance where the gun just will not hit somebody. Doesn't matter if they're moving or not. They could be standing still, not playing, doing anything, and you can shoot them from a certain distance and it won't even register at all. And it's really not that far away. It's maybe like 2 room lengths. It's not nearly a like half map or even quarter map away that it just doesn't register. And I really don't like that about this gun at all, because in the KSG and Black Ops 2, you could pretty much at least hit somebody from, you know, half maps, say, distance or something like that. You know, you could at least hit them, you could headshot them, but in this game, this Argus just does not register at all, and it kind of sucks. So yeah, but anyway, feel free to try this setup out. If you enjoy it, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And also, don't forget to suggest the next gun. I know a lot of people are suggesting snipers, so I am going to be getting going on those bad boys pretty soon. I do have to kind of learn how to snipe in this game because I haven't done it at all, so yeah. But if you have any other suggestions, I haven't done, I've only done the KRM and the Argus shotguns. I've done all the submachine guns, I've done all of the ARs, and I haven't done any LMGs or any snipers or anything else in the game. So I still have the Haymaker and the Brecci to go when it comes to these shotguns. Now, I didn't really get to talk about this gameplay. It's not the best. It's like 29 and 9 or something like that. It's like a 3.3 game, I think, KD in this game. I think I might get my hater. I'm not sure. I can't even remember, man. I got this gameplay a long time ago before I hit 2nd Prestige, and right now I'm like level 40 2nd Prestige. So, yeah. Got a bit of a while, but I got it for you guys today. Now, there is something I want to talk about as well. Apparently, there's you know, let me back up here. a lot of people complain about the inconsistencies of flinch in this game, and I used to be one of them. I've kind of gotten used to it now. It doesn't really bother me or affect me anymore at all. If I die because of it, I just brush it off. I don't even realize it nowadays because I'm trying to play so fast. I just respawn and get right back into it. So, but it definitely used to bother me, and I know there's a lot of people that it still does bother. There's nothing they can really do about it other than you know, kind of tweak, I guess, how flinch works or first damage flinch works, which they already did once shortly after launch, which I thought actually really helped the game out a lot. But supposedly somebody found, I'm not going to name his name because it could be fake. It's very unlikely it's fake, but I'm not usually that kind of guy that spreads rumors like this, but apparently in a previous build of the game, this guy was playing on the PS3 version. He found that toughness was in the game, as well as, oh shoot, what's the name of the perk? I can't remember the name of the perk. It's the one that makes you mantle and climb things faster. Dexterity, as well as dexterity being in the game. But it wasn't quite in the build. It seemed like it was probably just a placeholder in his class setup thing. It wasn't actually in the class setup, but it was like the preview for the class setup or for that perk square. And same with dexterity. It wasn't actually in the perks, but when you select or like highlighted the square, like perk 3 square, it showed dexterity, and perk 2 was toughness. So, and he showed some gameplay. I don't think he had it on. He might have. And all of the names were like test and stuff like that. So I mean, it could be a really old build of the game that he found the game file somewhere. I don't know. But to me, it's like that's not a big deal. Like, to me, the whole flinching thing, I think they've kind of gotten it pretty freaking down now. And a lot of the people still don't understand why they didn't put toughness in the game. The reason why they did that is because they were trying to avoid really big crutch perks, and toughness is one of them. There's nobody that's not going to run toughness, and if you don't run toughness, there's something wrong with you, basically. And it's just like they kind of wanted to avoid that, and there's still a lot of perks in the game that are kind of crutch perks, or some people consider them that because they feel like they have to run it. I know Ryan constantly runs like flak jacket, and I don't blame him because there is a lot of nade spam in certain game modes of this game. I at first did run that a lot, especially on Nuketown. You have to run it on Nuketown, man. But nowadays I don't really run it hardly ever at all. But to me, toughness is a good thing to have gone because it just opens it up for other perks to use. I kind of feel like fast hands is a crutch perk nowadays because you aim faster after sprinting, and with how fast the game is, you kind of have to have that. I don't know, but that's just me. I feel like if they were going to get rid of crutch perks, they couldn't have any perks or any decent perks, you know? They couldn't have stuff like fast hands. They couldn't have stuff like ghosts or gung-ho or anything, gung-ho, whatever it's called, or anything like that. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and don't forget to leave a like and a share. And if you haven't seen my videos before, I encourage you to go check them out on my channel. And if you enjoy those, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, we are so close to 10K. I cannot wait. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.